It was 6 days ago when hackers launched what has been called the most devastating ransomware attack on critical infrastructure ever in the U.S. Believed to be the work of a criminal group called DarkSide based in Russia, the sabotage disabled the Colonial Pipeline, which merely supplies the East Coast with 45% of its fuel. But there may finally be a light at the end of the tunnel. It is Wednesday night, and the big story on Action News tonight is the restart of the country's biggest fuel pipeline. And that's big news for the hundreds of thousands of motorists in eastern United States who have been waiting on long lines for gas, or who've been turned away because their local service station had no gas. The shortages, for instance, 65% of North Carolina's gas stations were out of fuel, have been prompted by panic buying, topping off gas tanks, and unwarranted consumer anxiety. At the same time, the national average price for a gallon of gas ticked above $3 for the first time since 2016. The pipeline shutdown caused some of that, but prices begin to rise around this time every year. Plus, yes, we're coming out of a pandemic. But the bottom line, the pipeline has been turned back on, although it will take several days to return to normal. So let's go live to Action News reporter Dan Cuellar, who's in Drexel Hill. Dan, the big question for us: is there reason for drivers in the tri-state area to be worried about a shortage of gas?
None of you listened to the experts, Jim, and they seem to make sense. Still, panic buying has erupted in some parts of our viewing area. This out of concerns of what's been going on with that pipeline. Panic buying across the East Coast has jacked up fuel demand and prices.
It's $3.72 a gallon. I mean, for premium gas, that's what my car needs. It's unreal.
News of the Colonial Pipeline cyber attack, which began last Friday, caused longer than usual lines at the gas pumps at the BJ's on Kirkwood Highway in Ellesmere, Delaware. There were also longer than usual lines at the Costco in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. This even as officials urge people not to panic buy.
What we would really hope that people would do is just purchase gas as you normally would. There's no need to top off. There's no need to hoard.
And the New Jersey Gasoline Retailers Association points out that the pipeline is only a small fraction of how we get supplied with gasoline and diesel fuel. He says there are a number of refineries across the tri-state area and a bountiful supply of crude oil coming in through ports.
We've got a number of resources for finished, refined product such as gasoline.
Dr. Eric Cole, a cybersecurity expert and author of the upcoming book Cyber Crisis, says the attack on the Colonial Pipeline should serve as another wake-up call of why critical infrastructure should not be connected to the internet.
If you go in and look at nuclear power plants over the last 3 years, 0 reported incidents because their systems are always isolated and never connected to the internet.
He says even though the company says it has regained control of the pipeline from the cyber attackers, it will still take time to make it fully operational.
My prediction is it's probably going to be another 3 to 5 days of no gas. Best case scenario, worst case scenario, we could be talking 2 to 3 weeks.
So some people here are getting nervous, but again, experts say there's no reason to do that, even though prices seasonally go up this time of year. We're live here in Drexel Hill. I'm Dan Cuellar, Channel 6, Action News. Jim?
Thank you, Dan.